Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Hey everyone, time for Movie Madness live with a few of my friends, Zever Fett, Brian Master of Madness, and what the hell, where's Mr. Freeze? Where is Mr. Freeze? Come on.
It's frozen.
Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
And he's not here. I couldn't resist. I'm jealous. I got to work all day. When's this supposed to? Well, let me tweet this out before we get. Ryan's the expert.
It should start at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
That's right. When I got
time
to
zones.
start working. Damn it! And I got to work till 7.
I get the next 3 days off. I'm stoked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my birthday's
nice.
on Tuesday, so I took the time off.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
That's good.
There's a lot of stuff coming out a lot of news, entertainment. I think there's some video game stuff coming out this week. Xbox. I think Nintendo might be talking about stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
They're supposed to be doing that 35th anniversary edition for Mario.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do a couple. I'm hoping that they revamp some of the games, that they released on the N64 and what was the other one? Sunshine? Mario Sunshine?
Mario Sunshine. Sunshine for sure.
So I'm hoping that we get some good renditions of that for the Switch.
Can you imagine an HD remake of Mario 64? That would sell
I mean, people have kind of put some, tests or whatever on YouTube just to sort of give you what it might look like or whatever. But yeah, no, it'd be fun to play. It'd be fun to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy them all. I'm gonna get a special edition if they have it.
Yeah.
Ultimate Sumic. I'm proud. I'm here to support it. Akancha Jiswell. Good morning. Hi, Akancha.
Morning.
Cosmics Entertainment. Hello.
Hey.
Sweeney.
Who was he?
McLovin.
Changed his name. He rebranded.
Okay. Geeks, you're here. Yeah, all the Geeks nerds
Quake,
players.
I think that's who that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. All right. Rat and the Pit Max. Okay. All right. So, Film God came out with a video today. That's how I found out. He's talking about you need to use these hashtags.
Yeah.
Really get it trending tomorrow. I tweeted out one thing already because John Campea was talking about the 2-year anniversary of Mr. John Schnepp from Heroes, Collider Heroes. And I was like, man, he would love this era of comics and movies. He would love to talk. He would love to talk about this stuff. He's one of the few at Collider that actually said, "Yeah, I think the Snyder Cut's there." Film Gob has a clip of him showing it, and with his documentary about Superman, he loves stuff that's almost that didn't make it or supporting stuff of creator's vision. I think he would be. I would love to hear what he would say about this. Collider Heroes, if it were still around, that would have saved it. Would this be this talk? If they're talking about the Snyder Cut, the Ayer Cut, Schumacher Cut.
I mean, after what was it? Something after they did the deep fake, the George Lucas deep fake, Collider kind of went obsolete when they they got rid of their panel too. I mean, they were obsolete before that for me, just for their pundits, but it was just sort of like, okay, that's the nail in the coffin. And I haven't watched Collider since. I haven't looked in their website, read their any of their content. I'm just Collider's dead to me.
I did when Jedi Council was baiting everybody in with all the speculation and then came and called everybody man babies. I was like, I'm out. Sorry, whatever.
It's like, I'm not no man baby.
That's right. I'm going to prove it by not watching your cup videos anymore.
So
So show you.
Are you are you sweaties ready for the Ayer Cut? Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. I've been ready, man. I know that the Ayer Cut's not going to come out before Zack Snyder's.
I don't know.
No, it won't.
Are you sure?
David Ayer even said that he's not going to steal Zack's thunder. This is all about Zack.
Okay. All
and
right.
so David has come out on Twitter saying, "Hey, it's hopefully it'll be made. It's out of his hands, But if it is made, if they do finish, the rest of the shots or whatever for him to complete his cut." and his cut was further along than Zach's, so it wouldn't be
nice.
as much work on his than it would be, or it is on Zach's.
I
What's
gotta
up,
check out.
Nicotina? He finally got off work. I think.
I gotta check his show.
He's a great guy. Yeah, he set up the Crisis on Infinite streams for us, man. He's the mastermind behind that. The evil Doctor Doom of the West Coast.
I'm gonna be watching. I think I'm gonna make content at that time too, but I don't know where I'm gonna fit in. Like I don't want to mess up with you guys, but I'll be watching. I'm making content too.
Yeah. Well, we have the schedule up, so and it has the times on it for when we'll be streaming. So
yeah, when you next time you tweet it out, put me in there so I can retweet it too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I tweeted twice for the haircut. I was thinking about watching the Film God video, but you've probably all seen it though. Because
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
No, I didn't actually watch it.
Oh, right.
I watched. He did the clip.
Nerdy in many ways.
There's double nerdy. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, this is my little brother Brigham from Briggs Comics.
Hello.
What's up, man? You need to get him a Nimwa hat as well.
I'm actually
going to
get a
double Nimwa.
I'm gonna get a new hat here pretty soon, so I'll probably give him this hat.
You'll bequeath.
I want to ask your little brother if he sees a resemblance in his big brother. Do you think? Does he look like your big brother?
Yes, dude. He was actually at a restaurant once, and the guy came and said, "You look like the Riddler from Gotham."
No, so the thing was,
facts.
It was actually these drunk old ladies. I was working at this restaurant. These drunk old ladies came up to me. And it's like, "Do you realize you look like Riddler from Gotham?" And I was like, "Didn't know that, but okay, sure."
If he gets me a better tip.
Hey, I mean, you could cosplay as it if we ever get back to cons.
Oh heck yeah!
He should have cosplayed for Justice.
Why'd you have that prepared?
What?
Why did you have that prepared?
Because I showed Ryan on a previous stream. I didn't know you're going to be here tonight. I just was randomly looking up topics, and I'm like, yeah, he reminds me so. I never finished Gotham, but he was I think he was the best villain on Gotham.
Scott Fowler's arch nemesis.
I think he was the best part of that Gotham show. Was him.
Joker was cool at the beginning, and then I didn't watch the crazy stuff.
The whole like twin thing was stupid.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Especially so early before Batman even existed.
I know that was just dumb.
Yeah.
So instead of 2 Ryans tonight, it's 2 Dawsons.
2 Dawsons. Hashtag 2 Dawsons.
Oh
yes. And also he gave me this yesterday.
Yeah, where is he at?
From episode 3.
Awesome. Oh, I love that.
Your brother gave that to you?
Yeah, he got it at a card store.
It was an old antique store.
Wow, you're nice, Anakin.
You're a nice brother.
Yeah, he's the best.
I know. Yeah, Zod Rider would have a meltdown. 2 Ryan. Oh, get Mad Matt in here. Get Mad Matt in here just for a second.
Mad Matt is not here today.
Oh man,
I'm rolling solo. There he is. Hashtag 2 Dawsons.
Hey guys. Hey, it's the 2 Dawsons. That's so awesome. Hey guys.
Yeah, Joe, this is my little brother Brigham.
Hello.
Hey Brigham, nice to meet you.
You too.
Hey, what's up? Oh wow, this is a nice panel, Max.
Yeah, I just send the links out. I don't know who it's going to show. I always hope that I get for one of the 4 nerds, but I got 3 of the 4. And where's Sil?
Where's Sil been? I know he's online. I've seen his tweets. He must be busy.
He's always
been busy.
He's always
working on his studio.
Yeah. Doing the studio thing. He's getting ready to launch his YouTube channel.
Okay.
He is.
I subscribed to him already. I did.
Yeah. Most of us have.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The Truth 31 says he'd love Leto to come back as Joker once he's done making weird perfume commercials.
Is that what they're calling Morpheus? Or Morbius?
No, I guess. Are you making fun of the Morbius trailer? I thought you meant he actually did weird perfume. Did he?
He might. I mean,
Jared Leto's a weird dude. He is a weird dude.
Even Joey Tribbiani did weird perfume commercials.
Johnny Depp does really weird.
Whoa.
Well, that's Johnny Depp for you.
Yeah, true.
Inhuman MCU fan Gotham. I enjoyed the Penguin. I got to go back and finish Gotham. I don't know.
I never finished it.
It's not really worth it. Yeah, to be honest.
Is that a George Kittle jersey you got on there?
Oh yeah.
Nice. 49ers fan? That's nice.
Oh,
nice.
big time.
I respect him. I like Steve Young. Of course, I'm a Broncos fan. So,
Yeah.
but
Squared.
No, I have a begrudging respect for the Broncos. So.
sweet. Same for the 49ers. I rooted for them in the Super Bowl, of course.
Don't subscribe to Zeverfet.
No. It's don't subscribe to Zeverfelt.
Zeverfelt.
That was that's just a running gag.
Okay.
There was one night we were all on Nicotina's broadcast, and every banner that he posted up was misspelled in some way. So,
Okay.
So the important
fun.
question is, Ryan, how was your vacation, bro?
man, it was very relaxing, very relaxing. It rained, it poured on us the last day, but it was other than that, it was fantastic.
That's awesome.
Well, we definitely
Yeah,
have
thanks.
4 nerds, but not the official 4 nerds.
He's the 4th nerd tonight.
Yeah, he's the sub for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
hashtag
Sub
sub for
All right.
sale.
You say sub for Sil, and then at some point, Sil might just show up on here. You know,
He
Just
might.
appear out of nowhere without
That'd be
even having
amazing.
the link. He just appears in the chat.
Well,
Right,
we might as well watch the Gob video anyway because it's fun.
Yeah,
it's only it's only 4 minutes, so
Sure.
and it's got one of my favorite people in it, Shia LaBeouf. I love Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, he is wacky.
He's going to be in the new David Ayer movie.
Yes,
actually.
yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, we
interested in
we
that.
watched the trailer for that yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Pretty
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
I just hope for Shia LaBeouf that he stays safe because I have a feeling he might be on something every once in a while.
I think he's been on something since Transformers.
Yeah. So
You know,
I
he's
love
been
his.
having some issues.
I'm gonna
I
tell
love-
you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. I was supposed to have Shia LaBeouf on the Zod Rider show a couple of years back.
Wow.
I had gone through the paces and gotten in touch with his people to be on my show, and we had connected and everything, and I had spoken directly with his aide or whatever. We'd set up the date and everything, and the day of the show, I don't know what had happened, but apparently his aide had gotten the time zones mixed up, and just as the show was going off the air, he had called into the show.
Oh.
And it was, the show was going off the air, so there was nothing I could do about it. It wasn't like I could go back on or anything. And there was another, another show following directly right after mine on the network at the time. So I had to, so it was like, and we were just never able to lock down another date.
We got to try
were on.
again. I think
Yeah.
I think I got a one up on you 4 nerds because I wear them. I think you might like an eccentric YouTuber.
Yeah, but he was. So what had happened was when we were supposed to get him for that show, I turned the episode into the Shia LaBeouf appreciation episode,
Okay.
and me and my co-host at the time had basically spent the entire show just talking about the various movies that Shia had been in, and it was just so weird because it was like, man, it would have been really nice to get him on and to talk to him, and it just. Yeah, but that's how some of those things go some of the time. But that's my Shia LaBeouf story.
I wish it would have happened for you. I hope maybe it'll happen again in the future. Especially since
we'll get him.
his
We'll
movie
get him
comes-
for 4. We'll get him
Right.
for 4 nerds. Who knows?
Oh,
There you
you
go.
gotta let me on that. If you
I'll
get-
see if
get
I can. I'll
Shia.
see if I can. I'll see if I can
I love
find
Shia LaBeouf.
find that old contact information and see if I can make it work this time. But yeah, that was rough. That was a tough one.
Who here loves Indy 4?
I like parts of it. I like parts of it.
I didn't hate it. I mean, it was cool. I mean,
No, I was gonna jokingly say we should do a hashtag campaign to bring back Mutt for the next movie.
That's what they wanted
Hey.
though. They wanted a Mutt-Lang series. They wanted him to, to continue the legacy.
but the one scene where he goes to put on the hat and then
yeah.
Indiana Jones takes it from him, or somebody took it from him.
Yeah.
It was like a sign of things to come. It's like, oh my God, now you just gave Shia PTSD. I mean,
Well, you just need
What?
Adam Driver to get behind him and
No.
get him with his lightsaber, and you're good to go.
Well, it was right after that. It was the last Transformers movie he did, and then Indy 4, and then after he's like, I'm done with this shit.
yeah. Well, after that, his
He's
most
right.
famous line was, "I'm not famous anymore."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did he put a bag on his head?
He just made self-professed that he was no longer famous. He was telling
It worked.
So he basically So he basically canceled himself before cancel culture got started. It was,
Yes.
Shia was a visionary. He was ahead of his time.
I think if he lives a long life, there's some amazing performances down the road from him. I do worry about him still though. Like I'm like sometimes I'm like, is his personality eccentric, or is he definitely on something?
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, be safe.
Well, remember he made that movie. I can't remember what it was. The real controversial one we wanted to interview him about at the time was the one about the sex addict. No.
Yeah.
It was called Nymphomania or Nymphomaniac, and it was like a 2-part film, and and it was really, really bizarre, creepy, and strange.
Didn't they like really have to have sex and stuff in that one? Was that the one?
Yeah,
I never watched it or
weird.
anything, but it's like really. I don't think they would try that nowadays.
No, that movie would never happen. But it was at the time. It was it was an indie movie too, so it was but it was done in 2 parts.
Yeah,
and I believe at some point they had actually had thought about returning to it or considered making another one, but it was, I don't know. But that was one of the ones that we really were hoping to interview him about, because be like, so you're not famous anymore, but you're doing softcore pornography. What's that about? I mean, what happened, dude? I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty crazy. Well, anyway, I just gotta say we gotta bounce. We just want to stop in real quick.
Oh, okay.
But as of next week, I will be able to do a lot more of these late night streams. I'll be in my house. It'll be all good, and I'm excited. So anyway, just want to say hi.
Great. Yes.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
Nice meeting
Thanks
you.
for popping in. Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Freeze? Someone.
Mr. Freeze is
I'm messaging him. I'm going to say, where the hell are you? That's what
I know, because he did type in the Discord. It was like, is this the link for the night? And I was like, I think so.
Mr. Freeze, what are you doing? What videos are you watching at 2 times speed?
Bob's movie channel or whatever.
Ben's movie.
Yeah, Ben's movie chat. Ben's movie talk.
Where are you, Mr. Freeze? I'm sending him a DM now. I actually have that's all I really have is just the image. Okay, so let's watch the Gobs video. It's quick. It tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
I gotta think of something else to tweet out. Hold on. Oh, I'll do that after the show. Let me see. I got so excited when I watched this video. I think I thumbs it up. Yeah, I thumbs it up. See? All right, let's get this.
Proof.
Do it! Just do it!
Yeah, AT&T. Oh, I forgot to add them.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Right.
You should get what anyone else would do. And you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Do it!
All right.
Welcome back to Film Gob, everyone. It's Shaker here, and a big important update for all you Release the Air Cut of Suicide Squad campaigners out there. A big event's happening tomorrow on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, I'd say sign up for one right now. David Ayer needs your help because all eyes are going to be on this hashtag, Release the Air Cut. From the RT Aircut SS account, they said, "We think it's important to manage your expectations. Please be aware this event is purely intended to boost interest in David Ayer's Suicide Squad and hopefully provide him with the influence to get his cut released. What we can say with certainty is eyes are on us July 20th. Thank you." So this is going to be a big deal, kind of like what happened in November last year with the Snyder Cut campaign when Ben Affleck tweeted out and Gal Gadot tweeted.
So we're going to get a Will Smith tweet, probably, huh?
In the momentum.
Will Smith and Jared Leto. Those are the two we need to hear from.
Yeah.
What's Jared Leto's? He was the first one to speak out that there's what was left in.
Maybe David Ayer can count on some of his stars to tweet out "Release the Haircut." I'm not sure, but
Oh, yeah.
it's up to us to get it started. So, what are the instructions? Trending event instructions for July 20th. So that's tomorrow, Monday. The start time is 8 a.m.
Squad.
and it's going to go all the way to midnight. So that's local time. That's your time. So wherever you are, don't need to worry about what time is it in America? When's it going to start? It starts 8 a.m. your time, local time. So it says we are being watched, so we must be heard. This is our most important event. Your mission, number 1, tweet these hashtags, Op Squad and Release the Haircut. And of course, tag these accounts at ATT and
What the hell is that Op
HBO
Squad
Max.
stuff, man?
So remember, you
Well, Suicide Squad. I don't know. It's an op and squad spelled it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I forgot to
know.
tag AT&T and HBO Max. Don't forget to tag them. They're watching. They're watching. I think they are watching for sure.
They're very responsive though, so I bet you they're going to be.
If it gets
replying to
trending,
people.
if it gets
Yeah.
trending
Yeah.
tomorrow, woo.
Yeah.
use both hashtags and include both of those accounts. So you can add in GIFs, your favorite GIFs from Suicide Squad. You can add in frames from scenes that didn't end up in the film, in the theatrical cut. So just be as creative as you can, but make sure you follow those rules. Meanwhile, David Ayer has been busy posting a few things on his Instagram and his social media. He posted this.
Yeah, he's real
image of
busy
the
today.
Mr. Panda, with his gun. He also posted this.
Yeah, I saw
the,
that. It's a
the
nice
concept
picture.
art
Was that
of-
Mr. Panda in the theatrical cut?
He was. Yeah, he
Okay.
was in the what were they in Arkham?
I
No, they
can't
weren't in
remember.
Arkham.
I can't
They were
remember.
trying to get, I think, Harley out of somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know, it's been a while
bar
since I
scene.
saw the
I
movie.
don't know why he posted it. Is it a longer scene? Is it very different? Is he hinting at something else? I don't know. But it's a very cool concept art. Also, David Ayer was asked on Twitter, are any songs from the Suicide Squad album, from the theatrical cut, the soundtrack, are any of those songs in your cut? He said, no, it's much more score based. Yeah, so don't expect a song popping up every minute in
Okay.
the movie like it does in the theatrical cut. It will be more score based. Again, someone asked, which
Yeah, that
song
was
was
again
in
the
your
the
original
Guardians of the
cut
Galaxy
Suicide
thing.
Squad? Example,
Yeah.
Sympathy for the Devil. David Ayer said no. It was an 87-piece orchestral score recorded at the Eastwood stage at Warner Brothers. Stephen Price.
It
the
shocks
composer,
me how much
creates a
work they paid for and they just
Oh, there you
scrapped.
go.
Well, that was like my least favorite part of that movie. Was
That's
the
Stephen
soundtrack.
Price.
Yeah.
It was just like insert pop
haunting
song.
accompaniment.
Okay.
Well, that's because of that company that they hired to edit the
Yeah,
movie.
the trailer company. Yeah, the trailer
yeah.
company. Yeah.
It's kind of why it felt like a trailer, the whole damn movie.
The whole
Yeah,
movie,
Right,
yes.
right. The whole movie.
That's why the
You could
trailer
take-
was the
you
best
could
thing
take
about
any-
the movie.
Yeah, you could take any like 2 minutes from that movie and make a trailer out of it. That's how the movie was. It was beat for beat. It was a trailer, one long trailer.
Oh wow. Yeah,
to
no,
the
exactly.
traditionally told story.
There's like one of those
What do you
mega
think
cuts
about
on
all this?
YouTube where you
Click
put
that
a
like
bunch of
button,
trailers
share,
together.
subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. But until next time, I'm Shaker. and I will
Shaker
catch
said
you
it.
later.
We got to do what the shaker wants. Man, where's
Yeah,
my?
it's just that other. It's just that other hashtag. That's going to be hard to forget. That psyops whatever.
OP Squad.
OP squad crap.
Op Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overpowered Squad.
Phobic.
That's what it is.
He's not worried about me no more. He's got his 1K. He's got his
8
giveaway.
dislikes. What? No way.
I guess who's that? Oh, Justin's here. All right, I could bring Justin on if you want. I don't know if you want to come on. I'll be honest, Justin. I forgot to watch your stream that you're on. I'm sorry, brother.
Hey.
I still support you. I just forgot. Now I saw your name pop there. It's like, oh damn. Oh, where is? I've been tweeting too much. Where the hell? Oh, here you are. I want to see if he's excited. I haven't really asked him about. Even if you don't come on, Justin, let me know. Are you excited about the Snyder cut and the Ayer cut? I haven't talked to you about that. We need more Jared Leto. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Okay. So this is exciting stuff. We have. I got to be ready to cover this stuff. Ian, there's Comic-Con at home. I was going to make I actually was going to do the video tonight. I was going to do about. I've long said the New Mutants. That I think they're going to say you can get it on VOD tonight or this weekend, because there's no way they release a new trailer and do marketing when you're not sure about the movie theaters. That's how I do my.
I mean, now would be the perfect time to release that hunk of junk because
it's a good movie to test.
There's nobody watching anything now. Nobody's going to go to the theater. I mean, this is some new content, just like we're watching this Stargirl series because there's really nothing else to watch. Right. So this would actually solve a little bit, in that here's more content, even though it's probably outdated already and nobody cares about it anymore. It's still something new to, at least pay for, watch, and critique,
Justin says he could honestly care less. It was annoying seeing the hashtag all the time. Yeah, I know what you mean. Seeing hashtags all like menace hashtag. I mean, sorry. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, seeing a hashtag everywhere, it does get annoying, Justin. Yes, but he's happy fans.
It's never gonna come out.
See how he is. He's happy. Fans are getting what they want. Props to Proper.
What about those fans that want to redo 7, 8, and 9 of the Star Wars trilogy? Are they going to get what they want?
No.
Well, according to some sources,
that's the only thing I can see that's not going to happen. I mean, I totally disliked.
At least not now. Maybe like 30, 50 years later, if they want to try. But I don't think it's even worth it. It's like you don't have all the actors then, and
now they should just, recast everything. Just
release the New Mutants. I really think they're just going to say they're going to announce a VOD date.
I think they can suck it.
Yeah, it's a perfect movie to test VOD. Especially for Disney, because they know even if they release it in theater, it's not gonna get.
Maybe they won't even Maybe they won't even bother with VOD. Maybe they'll just dump it on Disney Plus.
I don't know. Maybe if they do that, it's because they're really lacking content. But I think they would do VOD first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they could put that out. It's not really. They own it, but who gives a crap? And you got Mulan. They're not going to release that on VOD. So. They're going to hold out.
Even though the longer they hold out, the more money they lose. So, eventually, if this pandemic goes for any lengthy period of time and continues to keep the theaters closed, I think we're going to see a lot of movies that we never thought we were going to see on VOD.
Yeah.
Here's our minister's wise words. They can suck it.
Yes.
The Mutants is perfect. I know a corner that can.
It's like the New Mutants is akin to it's like the new Roger Corman Fantastic Four. There's so much controversy surrounding it that they should just put it out.
This is the best circumstances for that film. It would have been glossed over any other time it's released, except for nothing out coming out.
People are hungry for content.
And so
now would be the perfect time to put it out.
Yeah, it would get totally lost in another release schedule.
Yeah, I would have got lost in the shuffle anyways.
Yeah, it ain't getting rebooted. Okay. Props to Proper. It's over. It's done. It's too late to fix anything. Leave it alone. Yeah, move on. I'm tired of talking about it. I want to have a Star Wars show with my minister in the lounge, Enosh. Star Wars show, but honestly, when it goes back to talking about the sequel trilogy, my eyes gloss over. I'm like, oh, you're never going to convince the other side. I'd rather rewatch the movie than talk about it, and I don't like the movies. Talk about the sequel. I love talking about Star Wars, but the Mandalorian.
You know what? I like to just pretend that those movies don't exist, and then
it ended at 6 for me. And, and I get to see. Han, Luke, and Leia in costumes. And that's pretty much it.
Yes.
So fantasy it is eye candy for myself. So that's pretty much it. And they gave us BB-8.
Beat out of me, so I was just like, nah.
Man, Nicotina's comment right there, Max. Yeah, you do your video because he's got Krypton Cage putting it all together. It's gonna all come out beautiful, man. So definitely
all right. I gotta work on some editing. I can't do it tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday. I definitely have some scenes, and it's the ones everyone else hates, like the Martha when Superman had to kill Zod, and at the beginning of Batman v Superman, still when Bruce is in the streets calling for his workers.
Yeah.
Oh man, that gets me. Like you don't see anything that it brings you down to the street level to like feel empathy
This
with people
whole catastrophe.
with people around.
Yeah.
Like Avengers,
Exactly.
like is like stuff flying and everywhere, and people die and stuff. But they kind of addressed it after Age of Ultron, but it
Well, it's
wasn't
like you
that
don't feel the
intense.
weight, you know.
I mean, yeah. No, I agree. I think that addition to the movie sort of helped, the onslaught of people that were, just feverishly, attacking Man of Steel and it's a movie. None of these people actually died. Maybe some CG people, bit the dust, but I mean, other than that,
I can't ever go back to those
not
Avengers
real.
movies. They were directed by Joss Whedon. I can't.
You guys are I'm a Snyder Cut supporter. I'm for Snyder. I'm for DCU, but a lot of you just do not like Joss.
I can't. I just can't do it. I can't go back to those Avengers movies because they're
I still like them.
If Joss Whedon had never been associated with Justice League, I probably would be fine. But because
we're getting it better now than we ever would have if he didn't.
Oh, for sure.
So
because the Iron Fist was coming down, and they were squeezing out Zach no matter what, even if Joss had passed away.
Had it not been
Mr.
Joss,
Freeze.
had it not been Joss, it would have been
Freeze.
somebody else. Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell, Freeze?
He has frozen.
Jason Alves he says it's probably VOD. New Mutants would go to HBO Max because Fox and HBO have a pre-existing deal. I believe you. They would definitely don't want it to premiere on HBO Max first.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it would probably go. They'd probably put it on Disney Plus just to avoid that.
Mr. Freeze,
deal runs out or something.
what the hell? You ghosted me, man.
No, I was doing out. You have to read the DMs. I told you the answer.
Oh, sorry. Taking care of stuff. Okay. A Family Guy, taking care of chores and stuff. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good sci-fi dragon. Good Mr. Freeze. Yeah. Haters.
Yeah, and then then I exited out real quick because I realized my headphones weren't connected, so I had to connect them to my computer.
Okay. Phobic says we're haters of the sequel trilogy. No, I'm not a hater. I don't care anymore.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I just
don't
didn't
care.
enjoy it. I mean, I just don't care anymore.
Well,
being empathetic isn't being a hater. It just doesn't matter.
I have no fervor. I have no passion for it.
I think
don't care
all of the
anymore.
actors and the characters deserve better films. All of them, like even the new characters. I think that
sure.
Even the new characters were
the new characters could have been great if they were handled
It could have
right.
been so much like deeper. They could have had so much richer backstories and just there could have been an actual climax and a resolve at the end. Like, to be honest with you, with the sequel trilogy, there was no need for it because they didn't complete anything or they didn't do anything new to the universe that hadn't already been done in episode 6.
Right.
So there was like really no continuation. I mean, there was no need. There wasn't something that said, "Hey, this story has to be told, and this is the story that we have."
Right. It's a
I think a lot of people were
a
content
standout
about it. Yeah.
Who owns Fox Firefly series? They should try that again. Although I don't know if they can recapture it. Firefly was a great series. I love Firefly. I didn't like Serenity the movie. I was like, it was just okay to me.
I like seeing Alan Tudyk back at it again. He was good.
Firefly was okay because it was before Joss got too big for his britches.
Yeah. Sequel trilogy is no worse than the DCEU. Both are crap. Phobic's bringing in heat. You're not going to convince us, Phobic. We love you bringing in the heat, though, for sure.
If he's trying to compare Birds of Prey,
Birds of Prey and
then okay.
Aquaman and Shazam, and okay, all right, man.
Wonder Woman, Mr. Freeze.
Freeze.
Oh God, That was like 2 times already. All right. What else?
We
did I
should have a counter.
You know what I was watching today was Cursed, like the King Arthur series on Netflix, where they really it's woke. It's woke casting. They replace all the characters, but it's really good. I mean, I don't care.
Is it better than Excalibur? Because that's my King Arthur movie.
No, it's
different.
Oh,
wait a minute. How could anything be better than Excalibur on that topic, for real?
No, they're doing their own thing. It's not erasing other movies. Arthur is a British black guy, which people are going to have problems with, I think. But I like the actor. It's very different. It's legit. It's a legit show. It really draws you in. It's exciting. Me and my wife are binging it.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix. I mean, Netflix is the only game in town right now.
After we talked to Film Gob the other day, I binge watched The Boys again.
Oh yeah,
I just finished that a couple hours ago. There's
I can't wait for season 2.
They just had a trailer drop yesterday.
Yeah, we watched it.
Oh, okay.
We watched
okay.
It. Zodrider has got plans for us to do watch parties.
Yeah, we're gonna go on cast, and we're gonna be doing all kinds of great watch parties.
Whoa, awesome. My binge buddy, man! I haven't heard from my binge buddy in forever.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey Jack, glad to have you. I could send you a link. I don't know if you're ready or not. Oh well, it's been a while since I tweeted at you. I can't find you. Jack or binge buddy. Oh man. Oh well. You're welcome on the show anytime if I could find you. Maybe in I have too many people I'm following on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, people have quit Twitter recently.
A lot of people. Yeah.
I spend less time there. I used to really have some Twitter battles. I was absolutely insane.
It's great to use it for links and to promote your shows. And that kind of stuff.
That's why I can't find it. Okay. Well, I think you're on Discord. I could send you one there. I don't know if you want to come in. Hold on a second. What else is going on? What else is rumors that we're hearing about?
You mean besides Disney?
Besides the
retconning the Star Wars the Disney trilogy? Yeah.
Yeah, see, he deleted his Twitter too.
What about the George Lucas cut? Release the Lucas cut.
Mr. Freeze is doing that.
You know what? I think the episode 3 Lucas cut is more of a real thing than the episode 9 Lucas cut, and I'd rather see that anyway.
Oh yeah, if they said it, if they had
I mean, it's 4 hours.
I could care less. Give me episode 4. I mean, episode 3 and episode 3.5.
Yeah,
I
fine.
think
the Topher Grace edit of all the prequels down to like 80 minutes.
I heard about that. I didn't watch it. I did.
Well, nobody watched it. It has not been leaked or released.
I didn't even watch that one that where they cut out Jar Jar. It was like the fandom edit.
Yeah,
I never saw it. I heard it, but I didn't want to download the file at the time. I was like, that's too big.
See, there's another person that quit Twitter. Wait till the elections. Everyone will be back at it. I stay out of that political crap on Twitter. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Politics.
Clear that.
Politics is stinking up everything. It's good. It's good to have passions and be interested in this kind of stuff because politics is the worst.
Oh, it's gonna get
yeah.
It's gonna get crazy.
I know Snowdub, he gets into politics a little bit, and I post some stuff too a little bit, some political stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't care.
For it, but I can kind of compartmentalize it a little bit to where it tends not to bleed over. But you notice it in everything. I mean, it is what it is.
The Spider-Man. I think it's perfect as is.
Oh, you actually like Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, I like Spider-Man 3. I think.
You mean the Staying Alive scene?
Yeah, I love that. It's so funny.
Now, did you see? Did you see the
printing in the theater like?
Max, did you see the editor's cut of Spider-Man 3?
No.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's an alternate cut of Spider-Man 3. I would say it's.
Well, here's Phobix.
It's better.
Yeah, no, edits make the complete difference. Edits and scores make a considerable difference on a movie. I mean, just look at the original Star Wars. It was saved by George's then wife, because she was an editor, and
The Ridiculous Menace was worthwhile. I didn't heard of that. That's an edit of the Phantom Menace? I don't know.
I've never heard of it.
Is that what you mean, Justin?
I'm just wondering if it's for the fandom menace, where it's just like a blank screen for about an hour.
Nah.
We re-edited it. We made it better. Check it out.
No.
Max,
Yeah.
I just shared a picture that you can put on screen. It's that Godzilla photo that I told you about
Oh
last
no,
night.
I'm not. You know what?
Not every stream could turn into Godzilla.
Oh, here's Jack. I'm not showing it. So I'm
Why
not
come?
showing it
Why
because
not?
I prepared it myself.
Oh, cool.
That's why you're late. Oh man,
Ah,
this
sorry.
is like this makes me almost like, do I want this more or the Snyder cut? I still want the Snyder cut more, but man, that's pretty close. That looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean that you want to see in the theater. I mean, you want to be engulfed in what that world is, and those are larger than life characters.
His stance, you can't see it. So John, I'm sorry, John Campea has to be disappointed. We're not going to be able to see it. Remember that movie talk we had where we're talking about, if Kong was walking around,
if Kong had the dong,
yes, from
render the dong.
Yeah.
What's funny about that is that a YouTuber I used to watch a long time ago made that same exact joke. Like when he was reviewing Kong Skull Island, he made a joke like, "Oh, a big old swinging King Kong penis" or something.
Oh boy. So Jack, hey binge buddy, what a conversation to come. Are you looking? Jack, I haven't talked to you in a while. Are you looking forward to the Snyder cut, the Ayer cut, and DCEU? What's your thoughts on the DC movies?
I haven't really been caught up on it. I've been kind of away from the fucking social media shit for the last few months, and guess what? My life is 10 million times better without social media. So I haven't really been. I've heard of the Snyder cut shit that's been coming out, but I don't know all the details of it. And honestly, I'm not a big DCU type of guy. I'm more Marvel and Star Wars guy. So it's not on my oh my god, I'm so excited.
Get on the train. Get on the train because there's a lot of content. That's where the content's coming. We're gonna have to. Unfortunately, I like the MCU too, Jack, but we're gonna have to wait.
Yeah,
because they're so intertwined, the shows and the movies that they haven't made yet, that there's probably going to be some delays of some of those MCU Disney Plus shows. Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, they delayed WandaVision, and they delayed Black Widow, and what else? They've delayed all kinds of crap.
I just mean not to
that
put
are done.
pressure on you, Jack, but it's a cool thing to get into now because it's coming out early 2021. From what we know, unless there's, I don't think that would be delayed.
Yeah, I've never been such a big DCU guy, so it's not really been on my main focus.
Did you like Batman v Superman, or are you one that's I'm not like
no,
this at all?
I watched it once, and it wasn't exactly what I expected. I expected a little bit more out of it, but
well, there's always Warrior Nun. I keep telling
you mentioned Warrior Nun, and I
version
mentioned
did you
Godzilla.
watch? Did you watch the extended version or did you watch the theatrical cut?
The theatrical cut. So
the extended version is definitive.
I know the way you're going, Zod Rider, but for people that aren't into the DC, it's a hard pill to swallow. There's an extended cut when it tainted their taste buds already. You're like, I don't care if there's extended whatever. I'm just
saying the extended cut.
No,
really
I agree.
Did change a lot of people's minds because a lot of the connective tissue that made the movie, that made the movie disjointed and stuff was because of studio mandates and changes. But when you watch the extended cut, it flows together very, very nicely.
The anti-cheese prequel edits that came out a few years ago, did they have to edit the whole thing out? There's a lot of cheese in there. I don't know.
Well, they edited all the parts that people like, the sand and the do it and all that other.
Listen,
I don't like sand.
Do it. Everybody loves do it.
I just that Anakin scene worked. A guy that lives with a bunch of old Jedi priest is not going to have any game talking up a lady.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's like, I feel uncomfortable. She basically just gave into him at the end of the Clone Wars. That's exactly how it would go down. I'm telling you, I even defend that scene.
Could you
why would you say that name?
That one comment by that one Carlos?
Okay, wait. Oh, it's about Godzilla. Godzilla is gonna get those Kong hands, my dude. Kong has grown for 50 or so years. He's smarter and faster and agile. Cell phone towers being swung and tails being grabbed. Kong all the way. Yeah, I guess we might as well vote. Who do you want? I'm voting for Kong myself.
Yeah, well, here's kind of what my stance on it is that even though I would love for Godzilla to win, I kind of have a feeling that Kong's gonna win in the end because that's kind of like how these fights usually go. Like the underdog usually comes out on top, even if they're not the ones that would logically win.
But I would think that Kong would win just simply because he's a primate. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why they're like audiences will gravitate towards some, a primate versus a lizard.
Yeah, the more human like a monster is, the more sympathetic they'll be portrayed.
They should do 2 versions, just like the original.
Yes, they should
that would be amazing. That's what I would do.
I want to see a movie with one, with Godzilla winning, and then I want to see the same movie but with a different ending.
The Godzilla.
That's what my videos
about. Might do that. Where they choose your own adventure kind of thing.
Yeah, we got to check out Sci-Fi Dragons video, which I forgot to do. And you're wearing your shirt, Mr. Freeze, representing Godzilla, as always.
Nice.
All right. What have you? If you've been away from the internet, Binge Buddy, what have you been enjoying? Have you been gaming more? What do you?
Yeah, gaming.
Oh, cool.
It's like this because work. I work at a fucking water park now since it's like it's a good summer job and also it's open, so it works. And so I've been focused on that. Been focusing on after that, like stuff around the house, and then finally I get to the computer, and I'm just not bothered to turn on Facebook, Twitter, bullshit that I already deleted.
That's all it is.
So I just game.
Yeah, that's all that's left. If there's anything good left, the bullshit remains after this crisis. Have you been binging anything? Any shows or anything?
Oh yeah, I've been binging a bunch of history shows. I was watching Grant the other day. It was it's like a historical show they made. There was also Washington Spies. There's a few other movies I was watching, and then I watched Pirates of the Caribbean after that. But I left Twitter just because of how fucking
yeah. You know who?
You mean the Disney one, right?
Yeah, this
Johnny Depp. Did Amber Heard get him? You know how many Amber Heard videos there are on YouTube?
Yeah, they actually
no, you
made
probably
some
watched
progress
the
with
documentary about Pirates of the Kid, not the. I made a lame dad joke or something. I don't know.
All right, I just after Twitter, that I'm so done with all the fucking arguing with people. It's like it's not worth my time, and I'm so much happier without it. Like it's a relief not being on there. So
cool.
Life's been a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to worry about people talking about how crap my videos are online, or talking about all the crap going on, about fucking movies and Star Wars. People like tagging me for no random reason. I'm just like, I'm done. No more.
Well, I want to talk about Star Wars, but like future stuff. Like I'm done talking about the sequel trilogy. But, Did you like The Mandalorian? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I want The Mandalorian to release soon.
So the Boys season 2, The Mandalorian is coming out. There's some DC events this week, Binge Buddy, for all the DC. That's why we're so hyped right now. We're probably also going to get the Ayer cut. Have you heard about that? Is where Jared Leto's full performance is at? No. It might actually happen. You don't care?
No. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so far out of the picture right now. There's been so much crap going on with movies and stuff, and I'm just like, when I get in here, I'm like, no idea what's going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty much the only game in town right now. There's no other really movie news coming out. I have been enjoying Cursed, which is like a King Arthur type series on Netflix. Is really good. All right. So, Zod Rider and Zeverfet, what days again will you be who do you have for Four Nerds this Thursday, or are you foregoing it because of the?
No, we have an episode coming up. We are going to be interviewing Griffin, and this is set up by Syl, and this is the guy that had he broke the Keaton Batman Beyond rumor, and we will be discussing that with him on Thursday, 7:30 Eastern.
If they make that official, that would be something else. Like
I mean, yeah, a lot of people drop their load, man. You know, I mean, including me. You know, I love Keaton.
Well, even if you're not into the DCU, Jack, what have you heard about Michael Keaton might come back in like the multiverse Batman? Isn't that crazy?
I did hear about that. That was interesting to me. I was like, oh wow, I did.
Yeah, I didn't even see that coming.
Yeah.
Is that one that shocked you guys? I know we've talked about before, but were you shocked, or did you like, oh, this is a possibility in the future? I never thought that'd be possible.
I never thought that they would actually try to get him back.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, after he was in the Spider-Man movie where he was the Falcon, or not Falcon, what was he?
He's the Vulture.
Vulture, Falcon, Eagle, whatever. I'm a DC guy, so as you can tell back there. So after they were like, yeah, this guy isn't. You know, I mean, he played Birdman as well. So I mean, you know, they were like, yeah, get him back, put him in some tights, update his suit, you know, to where he can turn his head. So. Yeah, I'm all for it. You know, I mean, it's a new dynamic. It's interesting, and even if we only get him in the Flash movie, just sort of like, you know, say, hey, what's up to Flash as he runs on by. I'm cool. I'm so cool with that. It's like, oh wow, we got to see him again. You know, from the '90s or '80s and '90s. And
Nicotina.
There you have it. Yeah, Nicotina. What's up, man? He's the mastermind. He's just like you.
All right, I gotta find. I'm having trouble.
You want me to send Nicotina the link?
Yeah, because I'm having trouble finding.
All right, I'm sending it to him right now.
I do have a few stories. There's some other stuff in DC, but that's what I'm hyped about.
Yeah.
Phobic, I didn't know about this. Oh wait, sorry. I'll get to that in a second. Phobic, that new Transformers series is coming out later this month on Netflix. Is that animated? It has to be. It's not going to be live action, but it's be like. I hope it's the same quality as what was that show they redid? Voltron.
Oh, Beast Wars.
No. Hey, people really like Beast Wars. I
love Beast Wars.
Whoa, did you guys ever watch that?
What it was back in the day. I mean, if you look at it now, the CG is really, really, really dated.
Oh yeah, but it gave me hype to go to 7th grade, man.
Did you guys see that other Transformers series that came out a little bit more recently called Transformers Prime? It came out
pretty good.
Around the time the movie came out.
I gotta finish it. I watched.
And it was on Netflix, wasn't it?
I think
Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Nicotina. If that quality,
hey, Nicotina,
people will like it.
You're responsible
for
this crisis of infinite streams. I've heard.
Oh shit! There's more than 6 slots in fucking StreamYards now. Oh,
man, Binge Buddy, you have been off.
Yeah, we can get up to 50 people in this thing.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's 10.
12.
10 is the max.
I thought it was 12.
Damn,
keep going,
bro.
buddy. I think it's 10, but let's add some more.
No, that would be too much.
Mr. Freeze says freeze it on. He put a freeze on the links.
Freeze.
Yeah, I gotta watch Transformers Prime again. They've only got the first season now. Transformers Ultimate.
There's I think there's 4 seasons of Transformers Prime.
We're good. How are you doing, Nicotina? I know you got the plans that later in the week. You drop any videos recently? I gotta check out your channel again.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have a show probably, I don't know, Thursday or Wednesday. It just depends. And we're trying to get the final details of that website going. I'm not sure if anybody saw it yet. I know Syl saw it, but it's the same guy who made the other website for the Justice Con.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
You know, the one that slides, you know, as you move down, all the different lineup, slides towards the center of the screen. Anyway, you'll see it. It's pretty cool. In fact, I could probably send it to you right now, and you can, if you want to put it on the screen. Hold on, let me find it first.
So you think this? You think this is going to happen? Are they going to announce it tomorrow? They're gonna, if we get a trending,
What?
The haircut, or
I hope so.
I don't think
it's been a
they'll
long time
announce it
coming.
yet.
It's just to get it trending before Justice Con.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Drumming up some hype.
What's your perfect way to announce it? Mine would just be Jared Leto. Definitely do something with Jared. I think he should be the one now. I mean, I guess Ayer himself would be cool, but
Jared Leto and David Ayer. There you go.
Together. That would be the perfect way together. Yes.
Let me see. Oh, here it is.
Margot Robbie's probably too busy hanging out with Kathy Yan to be bothered, though. So,
is Kathy Yan helping with the Pirates reboot with her? I don't know.
I thought, or is that her or Ava? I don't know. One of them, I think, is working with Pirates. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was the girl, Christina Hodson.
Yeah,
thank you for taking her from DC.
Well, here's some other news that some of you on the panel might not know about this, but some of my old viewers, Phobic, you might be interested in. They canceled.
Oh wow!
They canceled.
Yeah, I heard about that today.
They canceled Cecil's comic cover, but they kept that Star Wars girl. I don't know how I feel about that. Although Vampira, her smile is a little off in Cecil's cover too, but hey, it looks good to me.
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem?
I don't know the details.
A lot of curves.
Is that a phoenix on her swimsuit?
I wasn't looking there.
Oh no, wait, yeah, it's on both of them.
I wasn't looking there.
What's wrong with you, Ryan? What's wrong with you, Ryan? Are you married? I was.
Hey! I'm an admiration. I have an admiration for art.
I'm joking.
An admiration is.
Well, which one would you put if they're both of these are on the shelf? Which cover would you pick? I'm not throwing heat at that Star Wars girl. Don't worry, Binge Buddy. I'm just saying, which one would you pick?
The one on the right.
You would? Okay.
Yeah, boobs.
But if you look at her boobs, and her stomach, it kind of looks like a penis with two nuts.
It really does. Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
Going down to the Phoenix.
Oh, that's what that is.
All right, I would pick the one on the left myself, even though Cecil's
I think the one on the left is drawn better.
Yeah.
I think the lines are more refined and more clear and crisp than the one on the right. The one on the right's a little bit thicker and looks a little bit less, I want to say, professional.
Okay. Well, that one is getting a release, and the one on the left was canceled. I don't know why it was canceled. Phobic, do you know? All right. Jack feels like a boomer. That's what happens when you go away from the internet.
Yep.
You are a boomer, Bunge Buddy.
That's all right. It's better than me. I started watching prepper videos.
Okay. Phobic's throwing heat. Well, I guess she is young. I don't know. All right. Well, Jack, maybe have you been looking forward to the next gen gaming? PS5, X Series X.
Oh, you mean the binder?
No.
It's a new console. Wow, it's not much different from the ones we have now. Like if they're saying like next gen better graphics, I don't give a fuck. It's just better graphics. Okay. I don't need good graphics to play a game. Yeah, it looks nice for recording wise, which I don't do anymore. But I don't. If you want to have graphics on your game, okay, yeah, go ahead, go buy the binder PS5. And
how do you feel about them raising prices? Apparently, they're going to raise prices to $70 a game.
A game?
That's crazy. That's
bastards.
Crazy.
That's just gonna make me not want to buy it more. Look,
I'm with you 100%. You know what?
That's for physical media.
I could care less.
Like, bro,
I play all my retro games. I'm happy. I don't need none of the.
Have you heard about the Amico? No one likes it when I talk about the Amico. I
Amico.
Oh, Nicotine. You know what that is?
You talking about the
retro game 350?
Hold on, I'm on my Amico right now. Hello.
Oh God.
This device here
You
plays
know what?
everything up to PS1, and it's fantastic.
You know what? I was thinking of the what's it called? The Amiga. It's like a CD based
the
console.
computer.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit.
No, this is according if you ask Phobic, he might agree with he might say that as too, but it's Intellivision's coming back with the Amico.
Ooh. Sounds
but the problem with Intellivision is I think they waited too long. I don't think they're going to have a base at all.
Well, we'll see.
Intellivision.
That's
old school shit.
I interviewed the CEO like 3 times on my channel, Tommy Tallarico. You know Tommy Tallarico?
Yeah,
right?
I know who he is. Yes, I know him. Yes.
And all 3 times you got heat for it.
Yeah, by my favorite.
So like you would have got heat
Phobic.
if you would have brought the Polymega guys onto your channel. Think of the heat
I
you would have got that.
I think the Polymega is cool. It's just I've sold some of my old school games, so I don't have them anymore. And I think all those attachments, it's bound to fail.
It's stupid.
Like
it is stupid.
It's cool. I
It's
like the
stupid.
idea.
It's stupid because it's emulation. It's just emulation. If you want emulation, there's cheaper and better ways, more affordable.
And you have to own the physical media just to stick it in, so it can read it. I don't know.
Right. And all it does, and then it copies the ROM over to the actual system. So it's the same as like getting a bunch of your own ROMs, loading them into a Raspberry Pi, and there you go.
That one. See, that's what you need. Then
That's
you need
all it is.
You need an Amico. It's our secondary. Not more complex game systems. Okay, that's not Amico. Phobic. He constantly tells me this. He doesn't. He's not a big fan of Tommy Tallarico. Every time I bring him on, is DOA. All right.
Hey, Tommy, you got a great system ready, man. Just make sure you make it affordable so that everybody will buy it.
It's $250.
Yeah, it's too much.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. You don't know much about. You're not really following it much, and that's your first response. So he has an uphill battle. It comes.
No, I'm kind of following it, and 250.
But it comes with two controllers.
So what? So does the Sega Genesis. So does the Sega Genesis Mini. But Sega Genesis Mini is $250.
So I take it you don't have a PlayStation 4 or anything like that.
I have a PlayStation 4, but I'm not going to get a PlayStation 5. I can tell you that.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably won't get one for a while because it's pretty
no
expensive.
binders for me. I'm good. I don't need another binder.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's only so many.
Super expensive.
My thing is, there's only so many HDMI ports. There's only so many HDMI ports, and you can get hubs, but pretty soon your whole, you don't want your entire living room to be nothing but HDMI ports, man. So
that is my living room.
Fair enough.
I don't even know if the PS5 even plays 4K, which is something that I want to.
It has to. It has to. There's no way that it can't.
I mean,
only one version does,
4K
because the other
gaming,
version
though. I don't
doesn't
know.
have a slot for any discs.
Right.
Yeah,
The other
more expensive version.
The digital only binder.
Yeah, that kind of baffles me that they created 2 versions, a digital and a disc version.
Why do that? Why not just make one version of the console and go for that? To make 2 versions, they're cutting into their own base.
You have to do this, people. Hardcore will get mad
early.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't even buy physical media anymore. They just download it onto the system, and they they have hard drives that they use. And so, most of the time, they don't buy the game as it is. I mean, I can't remember the last time I actually bought a physical game. It's almost
I can.
It's almost barbaric at this point. If you buy
last time I bought a physical
the hell
game,
you say?
The last time I bought a physical game
I don't know what this
was
is.
in 2018 when I bought Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise for PlayStation 4.
Oh, I should get that.
That was the last time I bought a physical game. Everything else has been digital.
I spend way more than you guys that I buy physical. I buy limited run games and stuff. It's like twice as expensive.
I mean, I can understand.
I have to wait years. I have to wait for it because I don't want to buy it digital and buy it physical. So
Limited run might have me on that physical edition of the Castlevania collection.
If it
comes with extras and it's and it's more viable than the digital version, because I've got the digital version and I absolutely love it. But as a Castlevania fan, that'd be great to have. Yeah,
And Castlevania is just an outstanding series of games. I mean, the first one was just so good.
Yes.
I had that as a kid, and fuck, I died like so many times, but it was amazing. I loved it.
And when part 2 came out, and it was like
It was like Link.
No, it was what was it called? Simon's Quest.
Simon's Quest. Yes. I've got the NES and the cartridges lined up on my shelf over here.
There you go.
I love Castlevania. It's my favorite.
Super Castlevania for the Super Nintendo.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Dracula X Rondo of Blood for the PC engine. There's a Castlevania.
The PC engine.
I'm not sure if that one's in the collection or not. I
know it's not. No, that was a separate. That's a separate collection. That's a separate collection. That one comes with. It's called the Requiem collection, and it comes with Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood.
I put my pre-order in today for Pod Racer for $30, just the physical. I didn't get the one with the fake cartridge, and I missed out on that.
How much do they want for the one with the fake cartridge and all that? What do they want? Like $200?
No, it comes with the game, the box, and then 64 bucks, the cartridge, and a poster for $60.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not too bad.
No, this is the one that was like 80, 90, or 100 that's sold out already.
They got it for PS4. They got it for PS4, or is it just for Switch?
No, PS4 too.
Okay.
Oh,
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because I used to love that game when it first came out.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, they should have done some more with that. I don't know. I like those racer games, and with the Star Wars theme.
I don't remember the last game I bought, but the game that I want to buy next is that one cyborg game called Nier Automata. Have you ever heard of that one?
What's that?
I have not.
Everybody went silent.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Mr.
Yeah, like nobody knows. Nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. That's a good indication.
I have not heard. But it sounds really cool, and I'm glad you brought that up.
I will say this for those that still regularly buy physical games. My question is, when you buy a physical game and you put it into your system, it has to download and download more information anyway, and most of the time has to update and it has to install.
That's why.
So what's the difference?
That's a good point.
Exactly.
That's a good
point. It's
limited
not worth buying
run.
physical media. Yeah,
limited run
comes
out after the digital release, so they actually get the full game on there most of the time. There's no like when by the time you get to a limited run, it's been on the marketplace for a year or so. It's an old game,
like Streets of Rage 4. The limited run package for Streets of Rage 4 looked incredible.
Streets of Rage is legit. Yeah, that game was badass.
Two. I just finished playing 4. The only reason I have it digital too is I have Xbox.
I love
Pass.
it digital. I love it. I've got.
But I ordered the Switch Steelbook, and I just beat it. I still like Streets of Rage 2 is my favorite still.
Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 is badass.
And the remake. Did you ever play the remake?
The remake,
or fan-made?
Streets of Rage remake. Yeah, I play it on my retro game 350 all the time.
Oh, here we go.
I love
Jack
it.
left.
I love it. I love it. It's fantastic.
Retro Game 3. You keep promoting that. All right.
Retro Game 350 by Ambernick. I'm giving them a free plug right now. This is
how much was it?
A great system. It was about $100.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I sent you a picture of that game I was talking about, so you can put it up on the screen and people will know what I'm talking about if you recognize
Kong versus
it.
Godzilla.
Is that just a bunch of ROMs? Is that what that is? A bunch of ROMs on that little device?
You put your own games on it on an SD card, and it has a bunch of emulators for different systems.
Okay.
Everything from early, all the early systems all the way up to PlayStation 1.
But how, is it pre-detailed on the screen, or does it look like a fucking calculator?
It plays great. It's a 3.5-inch IPS display.
Yeah, lots of gamers have a crush on this girl from Nier Automata. Now I know what you're talking about.
That's the game I want to get next because I heard it was really good.
Is there a trailer for
it? Looks interesting.
I have it on my.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't be
Xbox
able to
Game
play the
Pass.
trailer on here.
Yeah, because
we'd have to do it on Twitch.
Why?
Why?
Is there nudity?
Copyright.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to get the stream
you know,
flagged or
you
taken
know,
down.
Well, it's not like it's not like you're gonna run the trailer for like Virtual Mate or anything, right? You know.
Okay, here's Snowed Up. He's a physical guy too. If this is the stuff you should buy me in case it's deemed offensive and they change it. Yeah, I mean it's. I mean, that's
but they can brick it because it doesn't matter. You can put it in your system.
Firmware,
and that doesn't mean
yeah,
it's gonna work.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
the problem with games. The games is they always have an update. They're like, there's an update available. There's an update. Even if you hit it by accident, you can take something out. But like movies and Blu-rays,
they do that to PC games all the time. You know what happened to me, and this is when I realized that we were screwed
I heard the
as
Mad
far
Max
as
game
games.
is good. I got to check that out. Yeah.
This is what made me realize we were screwed when it came to games, whether we were doing it on console or PC. I had bought on Steam, I had bought River City Ransom Underground because I'm a huge fan of River City Ransom.
River City Ransom was some shit.
And River City Ransom Underground was awesome. It had this awesome score to it. The music was fantastic, reminded me of the old game and everything. And then a couple weeks later, the score got changed. The music got changed because of some sort of dispute with the composer or something. So they had to take away all the music from the game and put an entirely new soundtrack in the game and ruin the game.
And it's probably hell generic too, because it was stock music.
It was real generic, and it was like click here for an update, and you updated it.
Here's
and that's
some of my
what
recent pickups. This was
yes,
Neo Geo too.
It's for the Switch. But
it's
come in a
but
case.
it's like a Neo Geo, a Neo Geo promotion. Neo Geo is wonderful too.
Hey, Neo Geo, I mean, especially in the arcade. I mean, it was such a all those games that came out in the arcade by
Neo Geo. Every Neo Geo game on this little device. I'm telling you.
All right,
every little game.
I'm gonna put it on my Amazon wish list.
Turok. It's limited
Nicotina, I'll build one for you and send it to you, bro.
Oh yeah, do it. Hey, if you do that, I'll play it on Crisis Infinite Streams. I'll just have it right here. I'll have it right here. You know?
What'd you think about what Zach said, Nicotina? What?
Well, hold on. I'm playing Turok.
I sold my Nintendo 64 version, and I bought this one instead.
That's good. That's cool. That's a good move.
This is like a mod. It's a retro throwback Iron Fury. It's by 3D Realms that made Duke Nukem.
Fantastic!
And it's got it uses that engine.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then Mercenary Kings, which is awesome.
Yes. Oh yes.
So that's some recent. Hey Matt, what's going on?
Did you play the new the Xenocrisis game for Sega Genesis that recently released?
Oh, I'm waiting. I was gonna get it on Dreamcast. I'm getting it on for the Evercade.
It's beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful.
I have it pre-ordered for the Evercade.
It's beautiful, Max. Well, I happen to have it on the Retro Game 3.
Oh, here, God damn it! Of course you do. What was the name of that game where you were like a squad that would kill aliens, but it was like a turn-based game? Damn it, what's it called? It's not Exo Squad, but it's
XCOM.
XCOM, yeah, dude. I used to get so into that game. I used to get pissed.
It's on the it's on the Retro Game 350. Okay.
Oh, thanks. We're old.
Really?
What?
You sci-fi. You're an old dude, don't you know?
Well, no, I'm the only young guy in this whole thing.
Are you sure?
Retro gaming is cool, whether you're young or old.
Retro gaming is what it's all about. Yeah,
age doesn't matter.
You don't ever grow out of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
No.
Age is just a number. It's just a number. It doesn't mean anything.
How about the Numbskull mini arcade for Pac-Man? Oh my God, that thing looks beautiful. The mini arcade cabinet that they put out, the 40th anniversary Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, and I've seen that. I like the
Pac-Man real small.
Those are cool.
You know, I was never really into Pac-Man. I mean, I like the game a lot, but the problem with Pac-Man is it gives me anxiety because I'm playing this game and you got these damn ghosts that are chasing after you and you're trying to get all the little dots. I don't know why it gives me anxiety, and after a while, I'm just like, man, fuck this game. I'm turning this shit off. I've been killed too many times.
So Matt, what's the inside scoop on the haircut? You think it's going to happen?
Oh yeah, Matt's here.
Yeah, what's up?
Segue.
I know. Segue. I didn't know that Turok was on the Switch. I learned something new today.
Only a limited run in Best Buy. Best Buy still has some copies. Once they're out of Best Buy.
Wait, is it the first Turok or is it Seeds of Evil?
I have two.
No, it's part two. That was part two.
Okay, that is the better designed game. Although I do think the first Turok is. Yeah, I used to kick ass in the multiplayer on number 2. I knew how to use the burst, the one rifle with the burst shot for like headshots in multiplayer. My friends hated playing me because I always kicked their ass.
You were that guy.
I was that guy. I was the dude who was like 3v1 in GoldenEye, going like, "Come on, bitches!"
Oh, don't get me started on GoldenEye. Oh my god!
But not playing Odd Job. Not playing Odd Job.
I don't know who doesn't love GoldenEye though. Who doesn't?
Yeah, I'll tell you this though,
because Odd Job he was shorter, right? It's like
it's hard to get headshots. Yeah,
that was a banned character. Everyone's like, you cannot be Odd Job because it's a pain in the ass.
Now you know what would always get everyone is
Pac-Man was cool.
There's a trick in GoldenEye though. You get the proximity mines and you run over to an ammo crate and you throw it on the ammo crate and then you collect the ammo crate and then it respawns the crate, but the proximity mine is there. You just can't see that it's there. So when the other player runs around trying to go and get ammo, they blow up. So you get it. It's very easy to get a kill. And for some reason, none of my friends could ever figure out what I was doing. They were like, "How do you keep hiding proximity mines?" I'm like, "I don't know. Watch my screen." Good times back in the day. Haircut, yeah, it's gonna happen, man. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
There's a call out to all the Snyder Cut fans to get it trending tomorrow. Ayer's been more active on Twitter.
He's been active on Twitter though since like May 20th.
True.
You know, like I mean, he was active on Twitter before May 20th, but now he's like really amping it up. And as much as I love like Film Junkie, it's like if David Ayer sneezes, he makes like 5 videos on it, and it's funny. Well, no, because he does it, but that's what his audience likes. And I'm just giving him a hard time. But yeah, you can tell that there's clearly stuff that's going to be happening here. There's, like everyone immediately went like, "We have Snyder Cut now, like Haircut," and then like AT&T's social media was all like messing around with that too, throwing out some memes. So it's clearly been a topic of conversation.
Well, no, definitely. I mean, if you're AT&T, if you're gonna, you made the decision that you're gonna, put out the Snyder Cut, it wouldn't make any sense for you not to do the Ayer cut because you know that that's what's coming next. That's what the fans are going to start clamoring for.
Yeah.
So you had to believe that during those discussions with Zach, they also said, okay, now the David Ayer cut is also connected to your movie, right? And then I'm just guessing here, but they have to greenlight that because I mean it wouldn't make any sense. It just wouldn't make any sense.
I disagree. Actually, I disagree. And here's
we're still.
Yeah, we're still.
No.
Well, let me explain. So for one, I get what you're saying, and I think I agree with you to an extent. But the conversation surrounding the Snyder Cut is a years-long conversation. And the Ayer cut was one of those things where it's like we all knew about it 4 years ago when there was all the trouble with the editing and the final cut, and the extended edition was kind of crap. And we know there was compromise. But Ayer, had been like, "I'm done with it. I wash my hands. I move away." And so there was never really a call from him to go and do anything. It would come up. I follow Ayer on Twitter and I love the guy's work. So it would come up frequently and he would make a comment here or there, but he's always really vague about it. Yeah. Only until this happened that I think that maybe in the lead up to it or something, he was like, let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get it done. But I don't think up until May 20th, it was really as big of a convo.
I don't know. I feel like it had to have been something that they at least were considering, and they had to have, because I'm like, look, you put out the Snyder Cut, the next thing that the fans are going to start chiming about is the Ayer cut. So why wouldn't you greenlight that, or at least say, hey, let's start doing something about this, because I don't want to hear this backlash. Right now they're all about doing what's right for the fans. So it would only make sense.
Well, again, I'm going to disagree on that one because I look at it from a business perspective. And it's because I think look, here's the thing. Here's why I offer a little bit of pushback on that.
Keep in mind, sci-fi.
Keep in mind we're on the same page here. I just want to make that clear.
I just unsubscribed.
Damn it. Oh, okay. That's fine. So I no longer have to be nice.
To Nicotina Show.
Yeah, do Nicotina Show. No, but here's why. So we've been going around now for the past almost 2 months, effectively giving just a ton of love to a telecom company that no more than a couple years ago was terrible, and they were hated across the board. So I find it a little bit weird that there is this massive love for a telecom company. Now, granted, they
you underestimate how beloved they are because of what they're doing for with the Snyder Cut.
But
that's why they're getting all this love.
They are, yes, but there's also I've been following the Snyder Cut since it happened, since the movie, before the movie, all that stuff. So I've covered it for years. I've talked about it for years. And so, yeah, I'm right there. We all have. So it's like, we're all there in the same boat. However, you have to look at it from a business perspective. I'm always a business first kind of person. So it's like, what exactly is AT&T when they bought Time Warner for that massive amount of cash? What was it, 108 billion or something like that? They bought that.
I know.
They were like, we need to do something that's going to get the fans on our side. Obviously, Warner's in DC was a big part of that. And so I think that their main focus is the Snyder Cut. Make that good. Because here's the thing: if Snyder Cut, we don't know if the Snyder Cut's going to be good. We have to agree
Yes,
on
we
that.
do. Yes, we do.
We don't.
We don't know that
we don't know. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but
do we know it's going to be better than Justice League?
yeah,
Do we
is it
know
going to?
that?
Yes, it's going to be better than Justice League,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
But
Ryan's fan films are better than Justice League.
But at the same time, we don't know yet. So we have to run on the suspicion that it could not be good. We have to also enter that into the conversation. A lot of the blind loyalty that I see, I'm like, I kind of feel in some way people could be setting themselves up for disappointment. I think it's going to be great, but I'm also going to go in with like a wow me situation. Like, I want it to be good, but I'm also preparing for it to not be. Yeah. And I think if it's because we have to look at it here from not even really a critical perspective, because F them.
Don't do this.
But if the fans watch it and it's not to what they want, and after 4 years of it being built up, then there's a legitimate concern about whether or not people have built it up too much in their mind.
No,
and
stop.
This is an unprecedented situation. This director,
this is giving me anxiety. This is like,
hold on.
I get your point. I get your point.
Screws it
I
up.
really do, man.
This director knows if he screws up,
even if
you're being real about it,
I'm being real. Like, I'm excited. I'm 100% on board. Like, I want to buy the t-shirts next time I get paid. Like, I'm on board. But you also have to look at it from the perspective of, like, this is, yes, an unprecedented situation. There's been very few fan-led movements before that have actually yielded positive results like this. And I mean, I followed the Jericho Nuts campaign back in 2007, hardcore, because I loved that show. And so I was so happy to see it come back for one season. And
I like Jericho.
It did, yeah. And I worked with, and DB Sweeney was in it. And I worked with DB Sweeney for a couple of days back in 2009, and I had to like really resist the urge to like go up and geek out about Jericho with him. So it's like, yes, these things.
I'll go check it out then.
We are happy. Yeah. So the Snyder Cut is happening. Finale? I mean, the season 2 kind of ends. You can call it a finale. It's an open door finale, which there's comic books that keep it going.
Who dropped the bomb? Who dropped the bomb in the show?
I don't want to talk about this.
No. I mean, I'm trying to. It's been so long since I've seen it, but I know what you're talking about. I have to go back and rewatch it again.
Yeah.
But the way I look at the Snyder Cut situation, and this is why, like, because I'm always a realist. I have to be a realist. It's just been my job working in movies, working in Hollywood, working in this industry as long as I have, in the ways that I have, is understanding the business side of it. And so when as excited as I am about Snyder Cut, and as much as I want to see it, and as much as I enjoy the conversations, the more I listen to the conversations, the more in the back of my mind, I'm just going, man, these guys are like, have your hopes, but this is like, you just gotta calm down a little bit, because if there is hold on. Let me explain my theory on this. Let me explain my theory. Hold on, let me finish my thought.
Do not show up to crisis. This will go south real quick.
And the thing is, and I would be willing to have those conversations, because to me that's fun.
Yeah, it is.
I don't mind being the contrarian of the group. I usually am anyway.
We know that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I come loaded with information, and I come loaded with an opinion, and there's that.
And sugar packets.
But here's that was the other night, and I lived through that encounter.
Okay, go.
So what I'm trying to say is this: if the Snyder Cut fails on HBO Max, I don't think we're going to see the Ayer cut, because it wouldn't then be worth the investment. unless something gets announced before then, which could entirely happen. And I think it probably will. But I'm being a realist. If the Snyder Cut doesn't go well over with the fans, and I mean like bring in the streaming numbers. Well, no on, because look at the old guard.
We don't know what
yet.
Normies are going to do. We're in a
but
bubble.
Yes, exactly. We are in a bubble on this issue, and it's a fun bubble to be in, and I love the conversations. But like I said, it's still a bubble. But look at the old guard on Netflix. Netflix just dropped that.
We don't want to end up like a certain corner and just like
like 70. Well, no, look, it's like 72 or 73 million households watch the old guard, putting it in Netflix's top 10. That's a massive number of people. We don't know what HBO Max yet has. I mean, I'm honestly at the point where I'm like, if you guys don't give me some update on Roku, I'm going to drop the service because I'm paying for something I'm not using. And there's 80 million households in this country that have Roku and Amazon that can't use it.
Get a Fire Stick and sideload it on.
I have a Roku television.
That's what I did.
I buy Roku.
I got a Roku
televisions.
TV too, but I still got a Fire Stick. So.
I got a Fire Stick.
I'm just saying, it's like there's this. They have to do a lot to build it up in a lot of people's minds, and they have to get it out worldwide, and they have to make it a big deal. Which is why I think that the fandom is going to be a make or break right now. Because it's going to get people talking. That obviously there's going to be a trailer. There's going to be a panel on it. I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to be sitting.
People haven't stopped talking about it though. It's all people are talking about it.
It's only people in these circles that are talking about it.
I don't believe that. I think over, man. It's all over.
It's really not as.
No, you know what? Matt's got a point. Matt does have a point. Like when I go to work and I'm like, man, I can't wait for the Snyder Cut. A lot of my coworkers are like, they're like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what do you mean?
They don't care. It's
and the thing is like you don't normally talk to anyway.
In this world,
I'm like, I don't like you anyway. Get away from me.
I talk to people from all over in a bunch of different communities and whatnot. And again, I've, it's come up for years in conversation, and the vast majority of normies don't care.
But that's the same with everything. Normies are just normies.
But normies are the ones who drive it home. And this is where the Snyder Cut fan base actually has a responsibility. This is where we have the responsibility.
Of course.
But it is finding a way to branch out outside of the bubble. Right now, there's a massive bubble with a number of these channels on YouTube that are good people. I'm not criticizing, but there is a bubble. And it's just like I tune into a lot of the stuff, and it's always the same conversation. It boils down to the same talking points, and I just tune out because I'm like, I love it, but I've already heard it, and it's like it's nothing new, and I get it. You're
right,
excited,
Matt,
and you want to keep it going. So it's like this is where it's like finding out ways to kind of raise the
you're missing the point though. You're missing the point though. This air cut stuff is all tied into it though. It's all reinforced because it's all part of the same.
No, but that's not what he's saying though. That's not what he's saying at all. I mean, the thing is that the normies. That's the biggest market that you have to capture.
Hey, Nerdette. I still want Nerdette on the show one day. Hey, Nerdette.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, Nerdette?
Yeah, we all want you on the show. We all like your channel. When you're ready.
Yeah. Well, I would like to say something in regard to this. My whole stance on it is that the people who like Snyder are gonna like Zack Snyder's Justice League, and the people who don't like Zack Snyder's Justice League are gonna hate it. That's
well, I mean, that's not necessarily. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, no, because I mean, if you go back on my channel, which I would hope everybody does, you can listen to my my critique of all of Snyder's movie. Not all of them, because I haven't done a couple of them, but for most of them, I always have. I for every single critique I do, I tell you the things that I like, and I tell you the things that I don't like. I'm not just biased. I'm not wearing blinders. I'm not some boob that's just gonna be like, oh yeah, anything you say is good. Like Zohan. I'm just not that way. I'm critique. I'm critical, and I'm going to give you the truth. I'm going to give you what I don't like about it and why, and possibly if I've given it enough time and care and effort, I'm going to say, hey, this is the alternative that could have been. This is what you could have done to make it better. And that's what I strive to do with all my critique, is not just say, oh, it's bad, and then that's it. No, it's bad, or it didn't work, or it didn't get to that level, or it didn't get to the expectation of from the director because X, Y, and Z wasn't accomplished. He didn't set it up right, or it didn't, so the payoff wasn't there. So I'm sure that, hey, when this thing is released, Zack Snyder's Justice League, there are going to be things that I love about it. There are going to be things that I like about it, and there are going to be things that there's just distasteful that I don't like about it. So, and I completely, I anticipate that.
Well, so in that regard, here's what I'm pretty sure that the other guys here will agree with me too. The thing with Snyder, with BVS specifically, is while the theatrical was panned heavily, in the last 4 years, the Ultimate Edition has become like the de facto edition.
Classic.
And I would argue very much a lot more people have kind of come around to it. So that's and I completely agree. Like I love that movie to death.
And it does help that it's on
perfect,
HBO Max.
Yes, and that is true. And that is true
too, with all this content not in the theaters. And nothing could be better for the Snyder Cut.
Well, the fact that they dropped the theatrical and put in the Ultimate Edition, I'm like, yeah, thank you. Like I don't have to pull up my Blu-ray. I'll just watch it again on here. Hopefully on one day on my 4K TV if they would get their ass on Roku. But anyway, that's my own argument. But yes, so a lot of people have grown to fall in love with this, which is why there's been a lot of conversation. I'm trying to think of a way to like Justice Con, I think is a fantastic thing. I think it's going to bring in a lot of people. It's happening during Comic-Con at home. I'm hoping that some of the outlets are covering it. I know I saw comicbook.com read an article about Justice Con. I think that's going to open it up. And that's what I'm talking about by like getting out to like newer people, you know, and as more normies get, and I mean, what I would love to see from Warner's and from DC Films is a boosting of the term DCEU. We know Jim Lee used it for the first time publicly back in March, and we know that HBO Max has a section dedicated to that, which is fucking awesome, and I love it. But I would love to see a way to get the word out there more. I'm worried, and this is my own paranoia, that again, we've built this thing up in our heads, like, and I'm hoping that they play it right. Like, what I would love for them to do is hire Ryan Reynolds' marketing team for Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
You know, something like that maybe, you know, that can just create these insane ads that are just going to get everyone hyped up. Give us more Batman. We all want more Batman. And give us
Batman.
Yeah, like in show us some Superman, maybe the black suit if or whatever is going to be in there.
I think that's the farthest stretch to get this one, but I still want it, but I don't know.
No, that's not a stretch. I mean, if Ben is going to come back and do some work for Zach to finish up his Snyder cut, or the Justice League, then why not? He's building himself up. He's in the suit. They have to do a costume fitting for him again. Why not use that? Why not still have? I mean, they still have the Batmobile and everything. Why'd you do that?
No. Oh man, look at that! Total plug.
Wow, Zebra.
Oh wow! How much is he paying you for that shout out, Max?
I allow all that kind of stuff here. Yeah.
Don't subscribe to Zeverfeld.
Zeverfeld's gonna drop his OnlyFans next. That's what's gonna happen.
Phobic is pimping out Nerdette's channel.
Nice.
Hey, I'll say this. Nerdette, I just subscribed to your channel, so thank you. Or yeah.
I haven't. I know that I'm subscribed. I have to catch up on all the Johnny Depp stuff that, if I remember correctly, she was covering all that.
Yeah, the Johnny Depp shit.
Yeah, I haven't touched the trial. I'm like, do I care? I mean, I care, but I'm like, do I care?
Yeah, it's like, do I?
It's kind of like the Menendez brothers trial, or like OJ, something.
There's
like
a lot of people interested.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
It's like I want to watch it, but like I don't want to watch it.
I feel bad for Johnny Depp. I really do, but I also think he's never going to regain that status, even though his name's clear.
But look at him though. Anyway, I mean, that's a lot of makeup you have to put on that guy just to make him look.
It's put him through the ringer.
Not scary.
And she just like beat the hell out of him. She's like, "Get away!" He's like,
she pooped in his bed and everything.
And then she came in and pooped in his bed.
I'm like, why is he all? No, I really did not know what was going on, Matt. I don't even want to know about it. But I saw all these. I saw all these thumbnails with
Captain Jack
with turds in the thumbnail. I'm like, why is everyone putting this on here?
Because it's because of a text message that Johnny sent to, I think, Paul Bettany or something like that, calling Amber turd.
It is bad.
She pooped in his, or like it's something. Yeah, like it's.
Who does that? I don't care on any level. On any fight you have. My wife would never shit in my bed. That's like grotesque.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a red flag for me.
They're pretty like
a million.
They're not good for each
other. That's like you just leave. Like, all right, I'm out.
You don't cheat when you sleep. Smoking all kind of stuff. Who knows what happened?
Hey, a dog doesn't even shit where he sleeps.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So what? You calling her a bitch? Is that?
Oh, that's hey, that's Mara, okay? Captain Jack and Mara. She has that water kinesis.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Kal-El, no.
Kal-El, no.
I don't really want him to return to Pirates. I'm with Pirates.
I don't want to see
I
him.
would prefer
again.
to see Margot Robbie, or
I don't even want to see that one.
I don't want to see that either. At this point now, it's just a
let it
rehash.
die.
Yeah,
and then
doesn't
maybe
let things die.
10 years down the line, bring it back and do
that's
whatever
almost,
you want with
hey,
it.
that's almost where Star Wars is at. Like the main storyline is like it almost just has to die, and that's why the Mandalorian was so good. It did die. It did. Now earlier, you guys were,
death.
Earlier, you guys were talking about the Star Wars, the prequel. I'm sorry, the sequel trilogy.
Trilogy. They made a sequel trilogy.
Yeah, I thought The Force Awakens was good, although the whole where they had to destroy Starkiller Base was kind of like, come on. But like, I liked a lot of the elements that was put in there, a lot of the unanswered questions that was put in there. Other than that, though, I didn't like The Last Jedi, and then
it was a
Skywalker.
beautiful amber turd.
Oh my god. You know what I hate about the sequel trilogy? That I have to every single stream ends up someone talking about it. That's no offense.
Dude, try going to anyone who's pro Snyder Cut. All right, like every stream ends up talking about BVS.
That's true.
It's all good.
That was a long time ago.
There we go. See what I'm talking about, right?
Where did the lightsaber come from? That they never answered that question. And it bothered the hell out of me.
Lightsaber. The candy?
Yeah, so what's her name? Maz Kanata. She had the lightsaber in like a fucking crate, and I'm like, where did that come from? Like, they never explained that.
Moving on.
Oh my god. No, you know what? Let's talk about The Last Jedi.
Oh god,
no, God. That was so bad.
I haven't even seen it.
It was so bad. Don't. Sci-Fi Dragon, don't watch it. You better watch.
No, I don't plan
watch
to
The
watch
Last
it.
Jedi. You should really watch The Last Jedi.
That fucked everything up.
It didn't. It was the Force Awakens that fucked everything up.
I don't think it did though.
Last Jedi put the nail in the coffin, and the Rise of Skywalker.
Why did this keep happening?
What the fuck that did? I mean, it was. I don't know what. I can't tell you what it did. I still can't.
Hey, the Rise of Skywalker was like. It'd be good if that was like a PS4 game. I'd be like, yeah, this is cool.
Right.
But as a cinematic movie, it's kind of like, whoa, what's going on?
It made less sense than like cut scenes for video game. Like it's all over the place. And
the only scene that I liked in the Rise of Skywalker was when they first met Lando. Because I was like, yeah, Lando. Other than that, I mean, I thought Rey had killed Chewie, so I was pissed at her the whole time. I was like, you idiot, you just killed Chewie. And then they're like, he's on another ship.
Did you see my one trick palpy? That video that I have.
Yeah, the video you did. Yeah.
Max, play the video. Play the video, Max.
That's not a trait that you can
play it from
inherit.
the beginning.
Play from the beginning.
You want me to play his video?
Play his video.
You're really trying to pick. Okay, Nerdette, I guess we're watching a Zeverfet video. He really wants you to subscribe to his channel.
Subscribe to Zeverfet.
I'm working really hard.
Are you sure we won't get copyright for this?
Only if he doesn't copyright me. Which
what does it have copyright imagery or anything like that?
I don't know,
dude.
I did
Did I freeze out the robot?
Almost all the movies.
Hey,
it has scenes from the movies. I'm not.
It does have scenes from the movie.
Oh yeah,
sorry. Go check it out. Because even if you edit it, when you do it fresh, the system triggers something else. I've had this problem. I re-edit it and then I bring it back up, and then it's like, oh, there's something else that's copywritten.
I've been flagged like almost every episode that I've done. I get flagged for something. I'm just like, and it says you could not monetize the episode. Well, I'm like, I can't monetize it anyway, so that's great.
Who's Zebra Fret? I don't know.
I like Zebra Belt. Somebody called me
Zebra Belt. Was that a film god called you that?
No, he called me Zebra Felt.
Zebra Felt.
I think I called you.
I get the same thing. I get the same thing. People call me Nicotani, or they call me or Ben Everett.
And that's the best one.
That's politically incorrect. I don't appreciate that name.
Nicoslow.
Zebrafelt says that a lot.
Nakatomi.
I don't remember what I
Nicotuna was another one.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about anymore. We're losing viewers.
Okay,
okay. Let's turn it around. Let's turn it around.
Matt, bring in the hotness.
You want me to? You want me to? Yeah, you want me to poop on the bed?
Oh God.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Steamy. We need that Jarbo turd.
Yeah. Jarbo style.
Y'all want a Jarbo turd? You want me to show you my movie?
Oh gosh.
Straight Uber Eats.
Hey man, Uber, you can't really knock Uber Eats. It's pretty decent money. Like, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can't complain.
Nicotina,
What?
pimp out his channel, Zeverfelt. Can you? You can
go
link
check
yours.
out,
No! You can link yours. You can't put his in the chat. All right, I'll do it. Yeah. He's like, I got my channel ready.
I'll do that.
Nicotina,
Copy and paste.
I sent you a DM, Max, and that's the new website that I'm working on with another guy, and he's doing all the work. I'm just giving him all the information, and he's just putting it together.
Nice. Oh, all right, cool.
So if you can pull it up, yeah, it's not completely done yet. There's still some details that we're going to add to it, but it's really close. So I mean, and this is the first time that people are going to see it. So there's the countdown.
Oh, I got an exclusive.
Yeah, it's exclusive. Call the
I gotta
Culture
reach out
Nerd.
for Fandom Wire.
Call Sil.
Yeah, Fandom Wire. Day one, Nicotina. Oh wow, 4 nerds with subjective reviews. Fatal J with Film Gob. Dave the Film Junkie and Chris Wong. Real Emotion with Ben Everett and John Aaron Garza. Isn't that the guy that was on Signor? Garza?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was him.
Louis Santino Show. 4 nerds with you strike again. Fatal Jane Film Gob. Dave the Film. Oh, you're going.
Oh, is this Crisis of Infinite Streams?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, notice how I'm not on there. No.
Yeah, where's Matt? Where's
He turned me
Jarbo?
down. He turned me down. I sense.
I meant to send that to you. I've been so busy.
Oh, busted.
I've been so
Busted, Matt.
No,
So
he asked me to do something, and then I realized I gave you the wrong information.
Whatever it was.
Well, no. He
Like,
wanted
I'm
me
doing
to
Uber Eats.
to do a little thing. I was doing Uber, and then I also had to do a bunch of yard work yesterday and today. So I was literally leaf blowing my roof because I live in the forest, and I forgot.
Oh, that's not nice, Zeverfelt.
I live in the forest.
No, I do. I literally do.
I know the Nick Retarded show.
I live in the forest.
You know what it is? It's like reverse psychology. They're gonna read that and go, "Hey, that's mean. I'm gonna subscribe."
Yeah, there you go.
I hope they do.
Me all the time.
I'm almost over 100 subscribers, so I mean, man,
Congrats, bro.
Project Power.
You gotta have that
looks
100 subscriber video.
I'm gonna pass you, Ryan. I'm gonna pass you.
Oh, Project Power looks good.
Yeah,
Project Power.
okay.
I'll tell you this though about Project Power, man.
You are. How do you see it, Sil? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I showed it to him last
He's already
night.
seen the air.
Oh, the website. I thought you meant Project Power.
No,
I showed him last night. But what I'm going to do is I'm putting together a compilation video, and that's what I was talking to you, Max, about, and also Matt. Basically, everyone who's not on the stream.
I'm so terrible at this shit, I swear to God.
So everybody who's not on the streams, I'm trying to get. I'm putting together a compilation video with Krypton Cage, where everyone describes their favorite Zack Snyder DCU scene and why it's their favorite scene, and then we're going to be showing the scenes with just the audio of you guys talking. It's going to be really, really cool, and it's kind of like a tribute. And so we're going to do it a couple different ways, but we're going to be putting it together. And so far, we've gotten a ton of videos. Ryan did one, Zodrider did one, and Chris Wong, Dave Pena, all these guys. They're all doing one. So Matt Jarbo turned me down.
I didn't turn you down. I just haven't done it yet. So that's the problem. Is because what it was too is I had mixed up my scenes. That was another factor too. The scenes I had mixed up.
You're like, I don't know which one to choose.
Well, no, because it was in my mind I combined the two scenes with Clark and his mom and BBS.
I like the one where Clark slips on the banana peel and then Brainiac comes through the window. Oh wait, that's Super Friends.
I like the scene where Lois falls in the water when she's running. That's the only scene in BBS where I'm like, why did they keep that in there? Where she's running and she's like, oh, and she just falls in the. She trips and falls like in the water. I was kind of like, why'd they keep that for? Like that seems like a more of an outtake. Like, oh, you're all right.
They're like, yeah, it's good.
To show she's human and show she's not
human.
show she's not a Mary Sue like Ray.
Yeah. They're like, that's something that might happen in real life. I would do that. Let's leave it in. Yeah.
Just leave it in.
Just leave it in. But other than that, every scene in that movie is fucking. It's a masterpiece. I love that movie. That's the only scene that I'm like, why'd they keep that in there? But whatever. I can live with it, obviously.
Oh, I didn't subscribe to you, Nicotina.
Oh, thanks.
Anything that beats Everfelt, I just subbed.
Cool. I'm almost at 100.
Damn it, Jarbo, subscribe.
Oh, there he is in the flesh.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing my
is.
own stream in like 25 minutes, so I had to figure I would go in camera, and I look like a fat piece of shit. That's what I look like.
No way. You look like a handsome, unshaven man.
Matt, you're in the studio. That's.
I mean, yeah. No, I mean it's tired. Fucking long day. Anyway, no, I think I'll record it. I went back and I rewatched the scenes on HBO Max yesterday, and I was like trying to reconfigure my thoughts. I wanted to make sure it sounds good.
I gotta record mine. I recorded it, but like when I'm talking, the lighting is like the camera freaks out and it goes like bright, dark, bright, dark, bright, dark, and so it's kind of distracting. So I think I'm gonna do it again.
Just have Krypton Cage take care of it. He's a wizard with the video.
He is.
I feel like
He is.
I felt like you could send him the shittiest video and he'll make it look great.
Oh, yeah, I sent him speaking of which, get ready for on Friday. Another video is going to drop by Krypton Cage, and I've seen it already, and it's going to be badass. I loved it. It's going to be
this
sick.
one. Are you still going to be known as Nicotina?
Yeah, Nika Space Tina. I was like, why is my name spelled that way?
He's like, be honest, are you going to stick with me through all this Snyder Cut and Amico stuff? Through the whole launch and the debut of the Snyder Cut? I'm going to drive him crazy. Not this damn shit again. He was talk about other stuff. Where'd you go, Mr. Freeze went up?
Oh, that was crazy.
What is going on with Jarbo?
Well, he went to go find Mr. Freeze. Actually, needed to start talking about Godzilla.
The DSLR and all the stats. I didn't know you had the ability to teleport. That was insane. It was like, bam,
get your stream up so I could end mine and have people jump over.
Should we jump over? Can we jump over?
When he's ready.
Yeah, like, can we jump over? That'd be cool.
Yeah, there we go. I'm on the better camera now.
Yeah, that's what I like to do for my pals is try to keep it going until their stream gets up. But
Matt's like, I don't want you guys on there.
No. It's all good. It's all good. It's just my nearly midnight movie chat. In fact, I'll show you guys the thumbnail that I made while we were talking because you guys are gonna get a kick out of it.
The thumbnail.
Oh, did you guys see? You guys saw the Signor Karen thing? That was funny. We'll bring that up on the. We'll bring that up.
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm.
Okay, no, this is the Max. Put it on screen. This is the thumbnail for my.
Damn it, Max! Put on screen. Oh God!
From the beginning, Max.
There we go. That's the thumbnail for mine.
Skin looks so smooth.
I know. Someone's like, how did they make him look like that on my Facebook group? And I'm just like, Photoshop.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay.
No,
so,
they filmed it that way. They filmed it. That's a Snyder Cut scene.
That's right.
So
Chubby is getting chubby.
So wicked video
on the stream.
Are we all invited to your show?
Yeah. You guys are all invited on the show. I'll post it in the private.
I'm not coming, unfortunately, because I got to go to bed.
Oh, come on, Max.
Mondays are my worst days.
Every episode that I watch, Max, you're always like, all right, guys, I got to go to bed. I got to work in the morning.
It's 3:00 in the morning. Can I just go to sleep?
Okay. If everyone comes over and supports my man Matt, I'll stay for 10 minutes.
Max, you made me tired during the Signor episode.
That wasn't my fault.
I have to go to bed. I have to work.
I didn't sleep a damn wink.
That was the best. That was the best video ever. But Max, I felt so bad.
It's either now or never.
I felt so bad for you.
That was that was a very fun stream. In my opinion.
That was like going.
Here we go, Max. Here, Max, put this on the screen. There we go. This is
the. He's gonna come back
from the.
Let him come back. There we go.
Can't say his name 3 times.
He's back.
Now, Matt, what did Andy say? Stop talking about me.
No.
No.
No. You know what?
He's just gonna wear a mask again if he pops up. That's okay.
No, this time he has to wear
No,
a wig.
I'll tell you this though. I made fun of him today on Twitter because he was out there going like whining about demonetization, which is fine. I don't care about that.
Oh, wow.
But he brought up it was about Johnny Depp, and he goes like, "How is this fair to Johnny that I'm demonetized? How is it fair to Johnny Depp?"
He always makes it about himself.
Yeah, like I
always the
posted.
victim.
I posted about that. Then that's what prompted me to make that image of him with Karen hair.
But that's it. That's him, and he's doing his thing. And what are you gonna do, right?
Laugh at him.
All right, we'll get your stream up because I'm
I'm gonna be honest. Like I'll just laugh at his ass.
We'll
I sent
in
you,
the chat.
all right. I posted the link in there. So
did you?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'll start it 20 minutes early. Screw it.
I'm like Matt's here. My membership just came through out of my PayPal. I was like,
I'm on Nerd
Ed's
Ed's channel right now. Here we go.
Yeah,
that's right. Max is a member of my channel. Come on over. $3 theater. Join today. Get access to. I don't know yet. But
I don't get any.
I'm on your stream. That's fucking.
That's true. That's true.
Now I'm intrigued.
You were there before. I didn't have.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm one of those types of people though.
I felt bad for stealing all his thumbnails and reacting to all his. No.
Yeah.
I wanted to support the dude for calling out real bullshit and not putting all the support. Like my pet peeve about YouTubers and movie talk is they throw the support first and then they get to the topics later, and all that's at the center of the center of it. Like and he has it there as an option. But he's also a working man taking care of his family. So I can appreciate that.
I'm out there braving a virus to bring you McDonald's.
Sugar packets.
Oh, I love it.
He gets some weird shit.
That was a weird one. And that turns out that whole thing was a joke.
Sometimes there was 80 nuggets, one fry.
It was a joke,
so it wasn't a party.
Yeah.
If there's only one fry. It was one person.
It was one person.
So the other on was it Friday night? I got this order from McDonald's and it was like for like 99 salt packets, like 150 sugar packets.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'll show you the screenshot later on. And I go to McDonald's and the guy comes over to me and he goes like, "Do you know what's in the order?" And I'm like, "No, should I?" Because usually I don't pay attention to that. I should, but I don't. And they go, "Oh, dude, look it up." So I looked down on the app. And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And the guy's like, "You're gonna die." And I'm like, because it kind of felt like this such a weird order to send me out to some weird location. So I go, "Okay, I have the food. I start the delivery, and it takes me all the way up to like I live in Olympia, Washington. There's a peninsula here from the South Puget Sound, all the way up to like the tip of the peninsula." And I'm like, I'm on the Sound. Like this is like Microsoft money is who owns these houses. Like that kind of rich. And then there's this one dude out there and I'm thinking like, I am going to die out here. Holy crap. And then he's like, "Oh, my friend ordered it for me as a joke." So that's all it is. And then
the joke's on that chart.
I think it was like $8. I was like, I drove up there and they paid me $8 for the delivery initially. Then the guy tipped but then he tipped another $10.
I don't know. Well,
so I made like $20 to drive like 5 miles and give this guy salt packets.
I can't believe
that's crazy.
Dude, people tip.
So you didn't die.
Weird.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Maybe you actually need them in this pandemic. Maybe you actually.
I don't know. Well,
and stuff.
I started sending the screenshot to my girlfriend. I'm like, in case I go missing, here is the address of which I'm going to.
You even got on our stream.
Yeah, I tried. Well,
if I go missing,
and then my girlfriend is like, she's trying to like Google what like the items could be used for. She's like, "Are you going to a party?" Because like I've delivered to parties before, like during COVID, and like people are like, "You didn't see nothing." I'm like, "I don't care, dude." Just, because like there was like I go to one house and there was like 15 cars in the driveway, and they were like music was playing and they're having a good old time. This guy's like, "Everyone lives here." I'm like,
at that point, it's got to be like, you dude, like whatever.
Whatever.
Noted.
I'm out of here.
Tip me.
I have to call my superior.
Tip me.
Yeah. Yo, you want me not to? You don't want me to be a mask snitch? You know what? Pay up, man. Make it worth my while.
I didn't see any sanitizer at the door.
Yeah, I'll sell you out. I got no problem with that. No, it's
I'm not that exciting. Go to work in the morning is actually exactly what it sounds.
Max. If someone asks you if you're going to go smash your wife, say you're going to go smash your wife.
Okay.
Like,
I
because that way,
actually
because
get
you
to
know
say-
people.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, well, now you can't say that because you've already said I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
So, do you have a TV in
Yeah.
your bedroom?
What?
Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Yeah, I do.
Then
Yeah,
you put on
yeah.
a little bit of that brown chicken brown cow and you get to work.
But honestly, I would rather get some sleep right now.
Dude, there's no better way to go to
Now
sleep.
now
There's
when you
no
go
better
in,
way to go to
You
sleep.
can be like, so I
These
know
are
you'd
Matt's
rather have
private
sleep.
moments.
It's like you got to release the energy. You know what I mean? And then you get a good night's
That'll
sleep.
actually help you sleep.
On his
Yeah.
lonely nights.
On these,
He puts on
he
Lonely
wears the mask to bed.
Why does he wear the mask?
Where would I be without my woman?
I have one with it on. I forgot it was on.
Oh my! Tell me,
Oh,
please,
wow.
Max. I think you've already answered this question once before, but I'm going to ask you again because I want to embarrass you. Have you ever worn it during intimate time, like as a role play sort of thing? Like you role play as Doctor Doom, and you're like, I will give it to you, Sue Storm.
I'm not answering that.
Yeah.
I'm not answering that. No.
He's like,
That is code for yes. That is code for yes.
And this is how you treat me. This is how you treat
I'm asking you personal questions. It's how I get to know my audience.
she's like, and she goes, "What am I in store for?" He's like, "Doom,
Doom."
Shut the hell up.
Wow.
Or is your stream?
He pulls out the Thanos glove. The infinity he pulls out the Infinity Gauntlet. It's like,
don't
we're
even
having
care.
a good time tonight.
I've got the time stone. So we're doing it all.
I have all
I have the Power Stone.
I don't know
I am
further.
inevitable."
F Matt Jarbo. Why am I promoting your stream? What the hell? Go get some packets. Is your stream up? Is your stream up?
Yeah, it's up.
I'm not talking.
Where's
Hold on,
the
let me
link?
get the.
I'm not
Well, I
talking about
posted the
go
StreamYard
to
link in there.
sleep.
Where?
I'll post
Where's
the-
it at?
It's in the private chat. Oh wait, hold
I
on.
already
Now it's
put
in the
it in.
private
I
chat.
put
Now
it
it's in
in
the
there.
private chat. This is the actual YouTube link, but there's the StreamYard link.
All right, so let's get
All right.
it going. This is almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we've made
You know
Max
what?
thoroughly embarrassed.
If I go past the 2 hour mark, Andy Signor is going to pop in here, and I don't want that shit again.
Are you still talking about me?
All right, so go support Matt Darbo with his what's the show called?
It's just nearly midnight movie chat.
Movie chat. Yeah, with the mullets.
$5 buck theater.
I'm already.
Yeah. I don't think you could find a cheap theater these days. So,
No.
all right.
All right, I'm
Well-
ending it. You can send me a link on Twitter. I'll come in for a few minutes.
Bill, I posted the actual link in the private chat for both.
Oh,
So,
all right.
yeah.
Well, let me
Yeah,
see.
Max.
Oh, I gotta pay attention. See, this is what happens. It gets too late. All
He
right, bye
announced
everybody.
it.
Go to Matt Jarbo right now. Bye.